My girlfriend cheated on me with my best friend, and now she wants me to forgive and forget. What the fuck do I do? Hey, Reddit. I'm in a complete fucking mess right now, and I could really use some advice. My name's Lars, and this whole nightmare began a couple of months ago. I thought my life was pretty decent. I had a great job, a tight-knit group of friends, and a girlfriend I thought I'd spend the rest of my life with. Her name is Sina, and we've been together for 3 years. She's smart, funny, and beautiful. Everything I ever wanted. My best friend Niels has been in my life even longer. We grew up together, went to the same school, and have been through thick and thin. Things were good until they weren't. Sina and I had started arguing more than usual. It was mostly over stupid shit, like where to eat or what to watch on TV. But the fights seemed to escalate quickly and intensely. I thought it was just a rough patch. Little did I know it was much more than that. One evening I noticed Sina was acting weird. She was on her phone a lot, and when I asked her about it, she'd just brush it off. I didn't think much of it until one night when she went out with her friends and came back home way too late. She smelled like she'd been drinking, but there was something off about it. I couldn't put my finger on it, but I had a bad feeling in my gut. The following week, Niels and I planned to hang out. We were going to watch some soccer, have a few beers, and just chill like old times. When I got to his place, he wasn't there. I texted and called him, but no response. Feeling a bit pissed off and worried, I decided to head home. As I walked up to my apartment, I noticed the door was slightly ajar. My heart started racing. I pushed it open and froze. There, on my fucking couch, were Sina and Niels, making out like there was no tomorrow. They didn't even notice me at first. I must have stood there for a solid minute before I found my voice. "What the actual fuck is going on here?" I yelled. They jumped apart like they'd been electrocuted. Sina's face went pale, and Niels looked like he'd seen a ghost. There was this long, painful silence before Sina stammered, "Lars, I can explain." But I didn't want to hear it. I felt like someone had punched me in the gut. I stormed out of there, my mind spinning. I couldn't believe it. The two people I trusted the most had betrayed me in the worst possible way. For the next few days, I avoided both of them. Sina kept calling and texting, but I ignored her. Niels tried reaching out too, but I wasn't ready to hear anything from him. I felt utterly lost and alone. Eventually, though, I knew I had to face them. Ignoring the situation wasn't going to make it go away. I agreed to meet Sina at a coffee shop. When I saw her, she looked like she hadn't slept in days. We sat down, and she immediately started apologizing, tears streaming down her face. "Lars, I'm so sorry. It was a mistake. I didn't mean for it to happen," she sobbed. I was furious, but also heartbroken. "How long?" I asked coldly. She looked down, avoiding my gaze. "A few weeks," she whispered. A few fucking weeks. I couldn't believe it. I wanted to scream, to punch something, but I just sat there, feeling numb. She went on about how it was a moment of weakness, how she still loved me, and how she wanted to make things right. Niels wasn't so lucky. I went to his place and confronted him directly. He opened the door looking like shit, and I let him have it. "You're supposed to be my best friend, Niels. How could you do this to me?" I yelled, my voice cracking. He didn't try to defend himself. He just stood there, taking it all in. "I'm sorry, Lars. I messed up. I don't know what else to say." Sorry didn't cut it. Nothing he could say would make this right. I left, slamming the door behind me, feeling more betrayed than ever. Weeks passed, and I tried to focus on work and other distractions, but the betrayal was always at the back of my mind. Sina kept trying to reach out, saying she wanted to talk, to explain. Part of me wanted to hear her out, but another part just wanted to forget she ever existed. One night I agreed to meet her again. She begged me to give her another chance, saying she would do anything to make things right. She swore she was done with Niels and that she'd cut him out of her life completely. "I love you, Lars. I made a mistake, but I want to fix it. Please give me a chance," she pleaded. I looked into her eyes and saw the sincerity, but the pain was too raw. "How can I ever trust you again?" I asked, my voice barely a whisper. She didn't have an answer. Instead, she just cried, and I felt like an asshole for making her cry, even though she deserved it. I told her I needed more time to think and left, feeling more confused than ever. It's been a few months since everything went down. I've had a lot of time to think, and I'm still not sure what to do. Sina hasn't given up. She's been trying to show me she's changed, but I don't know if I can ever get past the betrayal. Niels, on the other hand, is out of my life for good. I can't even look at him without feeling rage and sadness. I've been talking to friends and family, trying to get their perspective. Some say I should give Sina another chance, that people make mistakes and can change. Others say I'd be a fool to ever trust her again. So, Reddit. What the fuck do I do? Can I ever forgive and forget? Should I even try? Or is it time to move on and find someone who would never betray me like this? I'm torn, and I need your advice. Thanks for reading, and sorry for the long post. I just had to get this off my chest. Edit. Thanks for all the responses, everyone. I'm reading through them and trying to process everything. Your support means a lot. I'll keep you updated on what happens next.